Race is not an Olympic event, but gee, there's some quality in this field. Two of the, and I hope they don't mind me saying this, two of the grand old men of kayak sprint racing, Fernando PIMENTA and Rene Poulsen, are both in this field, the men's K1 500. Of course, for PIMENTA, his big goal this weekend is the 1,000, but have a look at this field. Fernando PIMENTA from Portugal, Adrian del Rio from Spain, Dong ZHANG, an Olympic finalist in the 1,000 from China, Jean WESTHUYZEN from Australia, part of the K2 1,000 gold medal team in Tokyo, Anton WINKELMANN from Germany, Thomas LUSTY from Great Britain, Gergely BALOGH from Hungary, Rene POULSEN from Denmark, and in lane 9, Aldis VILDE from Latvia. So yeah, Fernando PIMENTA, 33 years old now. He won a bronze in this race in 2022 in Halifax. He's more of a 1,000 and a 5,000 metre race. He loves the distance races, but I'm sure he's using this to blow the cobwebs out. There's Jean van der Westhuizen, the South African-born Australian. He won gold with Thomas Green in the K2 1000 in Tokyo. Of course, now that the K2 is a 500-metre race, and Westhuizen having a crack at the K1 500 just to get himself fit, I'm sure, and to blow the cobwebs out before he steps in the kayak with Tom Green for the K2 later on this weekend. Alongside him there is the Chinese paddler Dong ZHANG, 6th in the K1 1000 in Tokyo. So a few of the 1,000-metre paddlers here in this field. Anton WINKELMANN from Germany, just 20 years of age, 4th in the Under-23 World Championships here last year. So that's not bad form. Rene Poulsen, 34 years of age, Rene Poulsen. 2008 he won K2 1000 silver in Beijing. Adrian Del Rio from Spain. This is his first K1 final. He'll be nervous. He's just 20 years of age. Dong ZHANG, as I mentioned, from China.
In lane 4, Jean van der Westhuizen representing Australia.
And Westhuizen has really taken to the sport in Australia, and just such a powerful paddler.
Germany.
Lane 5, Anton WINKELMANN. As I mentioned, he's just 20 years of age, 4th in the Under-23 World Championships here last year. So that's not bad form to bring into this. Thomas LUSTY from Great Britain, long overdue for a breakthrough medal. Maybe it will come today for Thomas LUSTY. Certainly a powerful paddler. Gergely BALOGH mostly does his racing in K2s. Chance for him today to step out in a K1 and show what he can do. Rene Poulsen, need we say any more? One of the ambassadors of our sport. He's been around for a few years now, but always gives it his very, very best. And Aldis VILDE, it's his first senior K1 final from Latvia, Aldis VILDE. So a bit of a learning experience for him coming in lane 9. So let's have a look at this field. You'd think the Australian, Westhuizen, PIMENTA, they'll be the ones who will be the ones to watch. ZHANG from China, of course, and WINKELMANN from Germany. So a good field. Hard again to predict who might win this. Hard to predict who will start as favourite. A good even start, though, at the 500-metre mark. And it looks like it is Dong ZHANG from China who has got away to a good start, but Westhuizen reels him in really quickly. And Thomas LUSTY going out fast. WINKELMANN from Germany challenging for the lead, and across in lane 2 it's the youngster from Spain, Adrian Del Rio. PIMENTA, though, breathing down his neck, and now Fernando PIMENTA shows his authority. Says, okay, look, kids, I'm going to show you how to race a 500-metre race. He's gone out to a very clear lead early on.
Very strong, but right now Fernando PIMENTA.
So Fernando PIMENTA just showing what speed he's got, showing the youngsters in the field what he can do, and he's taken out a good, strong early lead. Now, can anyone chase him down? It looks like it's WINKELMANN from Germany who's going to throw down the challenge. Westhuizen's trying to stick with them. I wonder if they can see Pimenta across in the top, in the number 1 lane. Of course, they'd be very aware that he was in the race. They'd be very aware that he's a great threat. Do they dare look across now and see where he is? Because if they did sneak a glance, they would see they've got a lot of work in front of them to try and reel this man in. The Portuguese champion, Fernando Pimenta, a world champion over 1,000 metres, an Olympic bronze medalist over 1,000 metres. Just reminding us, though, that doesn't matter what the distance is, he's a formidable competitor. Fernando Pimenta from Portugal. He looks like he's going to take the gold here. Westerhuizen from Australia trying to track him down. And it looks like it's Winkelmann from Germany who is challenging for the bronze now. But Pimenta now slowing down as he gets to the line, but he holds on to take the gold. Westerhuizen flew home too late, but finishes with a second. And third goes to Anton Winkelmann from Germany. Some deep breaths there for Fernando. He's trying to smile. He's trying to smile, but he's finding it a bit of a challenge. Once he knows the camera's on him, he'll give you a bit of a grin. Don't worry about that. But that is a good race there for Fernando Pimenta. A great warm-up for him ahead of the 1,000-metre race later this weekend. Westerhuizen, Van der Westhuyzen, he really had a controlled race. Maybe, well, not maybe, I think he probably let Fernando Pimenta get a little bit too far ahead of him there and left it a little bit late to try and reel in the Portuguese. But Jean van der Westhuyzen taking the silver, and Anton Winkelmann enjoying his step up to senior racing, taking the bronze medal. But as you can see there, Westhuyzen certainly finishing the stronger, but Pimenta had that race in his grasp from about the halfway stage. Winkelmann paddling well, and a good race there from Dong ZHANG as well, the Chinese athlete, also better known as a 1,000-metre paddler. You can see a little bit of pain there, though, on the 33-year-old Portuguese veteran's face. He'll be very happy. He loves the gold. He loves the smell of gold. He loves the taste of gold. And he loves a bit of bling. And that's a bit of extra bling for him to take on the plane back to Lisbon at the end of this weekend. So Pimenta confirmed as the gold medalist. Van der Westhuyzen, the silver, and Winkelmann from Germany taking the bronze. Rene Poulsen there finishing in 7th position. Smiles all around. The canoe sprint community is a very close-knit community. And I think post-COVID, they've become even closer. You know, people went through a lot during the COVID time and found it really challenging. And I think when everyone got a chance to get back together again, they really appreciated it. I think they understood what they were missing while they were forced to lock down and stay out of the water. Let's have a listen. Okay. Van der Westhuyzen will be back for the K2 with Tom Green later on this weekend, and that'll be the race to watch. That's his main focus here. They are the reigning K2 1,000-metre Olympic gold medalists. They've had a little bit of a struggle trying to adapt to the shorter distance, but we'll see how they go in this step out this weekend. And there is the great Portuguese, Fernando Pimenta, just waking his legs up. Do your job, legs. Get me out of the kayak. Well done. Task finished. Task completed. Looking good in that bandana too. Rocking that bandana, Fernando Pimenta. But, congratulations there to Pimenta from Portugal. I'm sure that he will go home tonight, maybe have a sneaky Bonox, a good night's sleep, and come back to focus on the 1,000 metres. That's his big goal this weekend. And I can tell you from seeing the racing today, it is a quality field that we're going to bring you on the weekend for the men's K1 1000. Whoa, where do we go from that? Women's K1 200 coming up very soon. That'll be the next race on the program.
Yeah, it's so hard. I'm happy to win the 500. But when I go to the start season, I'm feeling tired without energy. Everybody said that. Yeah, but we started yesterday with the 3
And Fernando Pimenta just enjoying his chat there. He loves a chat. It's very hard to keep him down, actually. Once he starts talking, it's very hard to get him to finish. But we'll take a short break now. We're going to be back shortly with some great racing.
Yesterday and today I do the semi-final of K1 1000 hard also.
And for those watching on the stream, we hope you're enjoying our stream, by the way, bringing you all the racing on recast this season. It's